Hi everyone, this is Vlogmas Day 20, so now we're 5 days till Christmas. Woo! 5 days till Christmas. This video, I'm not going to insert the stitch, but I'm sure probably if you search TikTok you'll find it. I was on TikTok and I saw this really quick clip of a groom saying his vows. Apparently they'd been they went to write their own vows. It wasn't the traditional vows that they were saying to each other on their wedding day. And he's there with his bride, and it's time for him to say his vows. And he says something like, I promise to tap that or slap that, referring to her ass for the rest of his life or something like that. And they're standing there. I think the bride actually laughs, and you can tell that the people in the audience are a bit like, or their family members and friends, should I say. You can't hear like a huge like uproar of laughing. You can just hear that awkward like uh-oh sort of thing. And even the officiator says, is there anything else you want to say? And he's like, nope, that's all I've got, sort of thing. And I've seen a couple of like clips in regards to what people think about that, like whether they think their relationship will last or not, or that sort of thing. And it was just so interesting to me because I was thinking of it in two sides. Like, maybe if you have certain standards, something like that for you would be like, he's disrespecting me. Like for instance with me, like I would feel like he's disrespecting me in front of my family and friends. And it would be one of those things, you know, like your wedding video that you'd show people when they come over and things like that, or your grandchildren, or that sort of thing. I would feel like, how can I show people that aspect of my wedding day? Like, I feel like he's embarrassing me to like a great degree. But on the other hand, like maybe her values and how she feels about herself and those sorts of things, like that, him saying that is not a big deal to her, so she might just laugh it off and that'd be okay with him. But the fact that sometimes you know if you're overthinking something or if you're not overthinking something by how externally other people react. Like for instance, if someone's ever said something to you and then you've looked at the corner of your eye and you can see someone looking at you for your reaction, then you know that probably whatever they said to you, like someone else is like waiting for a reaction. So it was either like shocking or rude or something that they're waiting for how you react to that's kind of situation. So the fact that the whole audience is all like, ooh, I feel like even if the bride herself initially didn't see anything wrong with that, there'll be like a family member or friend that would rock up to her and be like, hey, what was Chris or David or Joe saying like in your wedding vows? You could have made more of an effort or something like that. And that in itself will play on her mind. She'll be like, oh my gosh, my friends, my mom is saying this. And other people are saying things like, oh, along the way she must have seen red flags for him to act so silly and so unserious on their actual wedding day. There must have been red flags up until that point. So she's not going to be shocked about it, so it's not a big deal for her anyway. And to some degree I probably think that's right, because the seriousness of the wedding day and the vows and things like that, and I think I've seen videos that are similar to where I don't know, the groom sort of drags the bride into and jumps into water or something like that, like it's like a game, which like I don't know, people might laugh it off, but it depends on if you've been a bride that you've been saying, oh my gosh, my wedding day, I want to take these pictures and I can't wait to do this and this on my wedding day. And then he does something like that with your wedding vows, or he pulls you into water, then you know probably like there's a deeper meaning that he's trying to tell you. Like even though you're getting married, there's like something that he's like trying to tell you, like to make fun of you or something like that in a way. So it was just something I was thinking about because I've seen quite a few comments on it, and I was just thinking, what do you think about something like that? Is it just a joke that he wants to tap that for the rest of, he promises to tap that for the rest of his life? Or is he just taking the mickey out of her? And is it something that she needs to be looking out for in how he acts in their marriage in general? Alright, that's just my 2 cents. TikTok talks. I call this little segment. So all my love, take care, bye.